There's something magical about running in Missoula. This is one of the very special places. It's like sacred ground for running.
I'm from Vancouver, Washington. This will be my 24th marathon.
I'm from Anchorage, Alaska. I'm running the half marathon tomorrow morning.
This is my first marathon.
I think I've run about 20, and Missoula Marathon is by far, has been my favorite.
It's just breathtaking views, beautiful town, and we're really looking forward to the course.
The people involved in organizing it are passionate about running, and that passion is what's driving this. People love running in this town. Starting at 6 a.m., it's really nice to have the sun coming up and the view of the entire valley, you know, the surrounding mountains. That's probably the difference.
All right, enjoy the road into Missoula.
You try to find a course that's a little bit of everything, and I think that's a little bit of what Missoula is. I find it hard to want to leave Missoula. Besides our climate and all those other things, for somebody who wants to be healthy and be active and live in a true community, you know, you have most of the benefits of maybe a bigger town, but you still get that community feel where you walk down the street and see people you know when you go out to lunch, and that for me is the community feel is what makes Missoula to me.
It's just gorgeous, it's laid back. I could move here. I seriously could move here.
You have a lot of fun things to do within a very short radius of where the race takes place. Good places to stay right in that area. You can walk to the start, walk back from the finish. These are things that are hard to find these days.
We're in Montana. I mean, it's not the New York Marathon, or it's not the big urban marathon. You're gonna have thousands of people around you, but it's gonna be pretty quiet everywhere else.
I've run a lot of marathons, and they have different personalities. They have different courses. This one is one of the top 4 or 5 courses that I've ever run on in my life. You get to run in a beautiful ranch setting, and then up on the hillsides overlooking the valley, and then wind through the beautiful town of Missoula. And it just draws you along as you go, mile after mile. And pretty soon you realize you're at 22, 24, and you're headed right towards that finish line.
What a fabulous event we have this whole weekend. Let's give a big hand to Run Wild Missoula.
The thing that I believe draws people back to this event as opposed to other events is that the folks who run the event are friendly. They do almost anything they possibly can do to support the runner and to help the runner who needs something.
Very organized, very informative, lots of updates via newsletter, social media, so felt really prepared coming into this of everything we needed to do to be ready.
We have all 50 states every year now, and I believe this year we're going to have 10 plus countries. In 2010, we were USA's best marathon, and we've gotten a lot of other awards. You know, one of the top 10 beginning marathons for a beginner to run. What we always talk about with our race officials, when we have meetings all year long, we talk about paying attention to details. You know, making sure we have a great medal, making sure we have great timing, making sure we have a great course, great shirts. By paying attention to detail, I think that makes a big difference.
Once you start coming into town, you really do start picking up on the people.
You make that last turn onto Higgins, and all of a sudden, boom, you go from University area to I'm in the heart of downtown. There'll be thousands of people around downtown. It goes from feeling like rural Montana to, okay, there's some energy down here.
It's a lot of excitement, a lot of people. You get that rush from all the people lining the streets and cheering you on.
This is my 21st marathon, and I thought the people were so friendly. The spectators were wonderful. It was a great experience.
We had the fastest ever marathon run in the state of Montana.
This is my 280th marathon today. This is definitely one of my top 10 favorites. The professionalism of the race, the way they treat you on the course, great volunteers, great spectators. I mean, everything's just well organized, perfection.
Missoula has been super welcoming, very nice people.
Absolutely. If somebody wants to do a half marathon or a full marathon, this is a great place to do it.
I'll see you next year.